What keeps you away from success? Toastmaster of this session, members of the jury, friends. I know each one of you is pretty smart. You are smart enough to solve any problem you can encounter. You are strong enough to hold and repel any threat you can face. What is it then that makes you different from all those people who are part of the Hall of Fame? Some people think it is just luck. I don't think so. And I will tell you why. We all know the name of Benito Juárez. Of course, we know the name. He was one of the presidents of our great nation. What many of us don't know about him is that when he was a child, he had to walk 8 hours a day just to practice 30 minutes of Spanish. If he hadn't got this milestone, of course he couldn't have been able to be our president. We all know the music of the Beatles. We always sang any of their songs. What you don't know about them is that before they succeeded and they came to America in 1965, they had spent 5 years working in Hamburg in a nightclub called Striptease One Stop. The purpose of this club was keeping people coming and going all night long. So the Beatles actually played all the night, 8 hours a day, 8 days a week as their song, day after day, year after year. When they reached Hamburg, they were 4 musicians. When they left Hamburg and came to America, they were the Beatles. You all know the name of Bill Gates? Well, when he was a child, he was a pretty smart child. In fact, he was always bored in his classes. So his parents took the decision of changing him of school. They took him to a private school in Lakeside. There, the parents had joined with an enterprise of computers. And they had the chance to buy a new type of computer, a teletype. When we think about computers at that time, 1970, we have to think of a room filled with cables and blurry dots, something like Star Trek movies. This new type of computer was different. The old type of computers have you doing perforated tablets with your program. So you lift your tablets to the operator, and when he got the chance, he ran your program. If it worked fine, he gave you a result. If it didn't, he told you, well, it doesn't work, debug it. That progress could take you 1, 2, 3, I don't know how many days. With the teletype, which was a shared type of computer, you had a central processing unit with different interfaces, which in Spanish or English means that you could work online pretty much as we do right now on the internet and have your response in just minutes. Bill Gates was amazed with this computer. He was so amazed that he actually invested all his time there, all his day, and even without his parents knowing, all his night. He pretended to be asleep in his bedroom, and then he walked away to the school to practice some more. We can see in these stories that they probably shared 1 or 2 abilities or skills, but the main point of them was not similar. One was a politician, musicians, and a programmer. What is really what they really shared between them? The only thing they really shared was their outstanding devotion to practice. If you want to succeed, if you really want to develop one or any of your skills, what you have to do is practice and practice. And when you get tired, practice some more. But remember, success rarely comes when you work on your own. It was Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players ever, who said, "Talent wins games, but it is intelligence and teamwork that wins championships." It was Vincent Lombardi, one of the best football players ever, who said, "People who work together will always win, whether it be against a complex football defense or the problems of the modern society. When you work on your own, all of your weaknesses can be spotted. When you work as part of a team, your weaknesses are diluted in the group. If you really want to make something happen, if you want your country to be different, if you want to achieve that goal you have always desired, you cannot do it resting in your bedroom, sleeping all night. You have to practice. You have to find the people you can become a team with. Together, we stand. Together, we fall. Together, we win. And winners take all.